Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome. I'll say it again. Welcome to prime time on a Thursday night. Great things have been happening as far as today is concerned. As of tonight, I've been sober for 75 days. I've been listening to a guy that's real famous preacher named Tony Evans. I listened to his oldest son, and he's on Facebook right now. So he has some good stuff. Just lost a 25 years old, Jerry Brown Jr. I get on the plane. He said, "You got to get on the plane and do something." He said, "You're the chaplain. I'm the coach. You're the chaplain." I said, "Well, nobody do a better job than you did." Anyways. Wow. The situation, and the Spirit of God said, "No, you just preach the gospel. That's all you do. Preach the gospel." Seven cowboys got saved who never come to chapel. Thank you, Lord. Let me tell you what hurt my feelings. We get to the game the next day and we get on the lines, the national anthem and all that. Let's give a moment of silence to Jerry Brown Jr. All right, we came here to see a football game. Planes with the crowd going bananas. It's over. Ocean. Marcus Ware at the time, and I said, "So that's it, huh? Everything he meant to his family and the team and the years in the NFL, and you know what humans give you? 20 seconds of silence. And then they go right on to play the football game." And I said, "You're going to go to the Hall of Fame. Mm-hmm. After your career, you know what we're going to do? Literally, it's going to say it on the sideline. You're going to go to the Hall of Fame, and after your career is done, we're going to give you 20 seconds of silence. We're just going to go play another football game." I looked at Morris Claiborne. All right. I was listening to a well-known preacher named Tony Evans Jr. Listen to his son for a minute. I'm doing great. Doing great. Doing great, Bruce. You know, I was kind of disappointed. I was having issues with the laptop. I was going to try to do a 6 o'clock. Issues with the laptop. It was just slowing down. Then I said, "No, this won't work." And I had nobody here. So I was like, "Let me go ahead and try to restart it. Start again. Start it. Start again. And hopefully it will cause the problem. The problem will be solved. And we will continue." So Bruce, ocean to ocean. I mean, this might be a live broadcast. This might be a replay. But first and foremost, I gotta say, thank everybody for supporting me for the past 75 days. And yes, I will continue being sober. A lot of people say, "Hey, you know what? Have you noticed any difference about YouTube, about how you doing the presentation?" Uh, I've been having a little bit of issues. I'm not going to a little bit of issues with what's going on. And Bruce, you know what the issues were. It is not an issue anymore. So and that issue challenged me for a minute. Uh, how can I explain it? I just don't like to be lied on, and then those people sent the other guy on here trying to mess up my channel. That was totally disrespectful. And because we had the discussion on Facebook, Messenger, and it's the station that the other person was with. Apparently, and like I always say, prime time is any time. If you, Bruce, if you want to come in, you want to be the panel, we could talk about it. There's going to be people coming on here. Thank you guys for coming in. Nightbot is ready. Cruising Canucks, welcome. Welcome to prime time. Stop in to say hello. Well, I said hello. Yeah, so. For those of you who watch on Facebook, welcome to the show. Today is day 75 of me being sober. So, Alex Bruce, if you want to come in and talk about some information about the cruise industry, what's going on, Bruce, if you want to come on, the link is set out. Let me go ahead and set the link once again. Anybody wants to come in, what's going on? Yeah. Yes, last night we had some issues. iPod's working. Uh, uh, so the iPod working, so you don't have to worry about anything going on. Uh, and that knucklehead is not going to be here. And okay, there's Bruce. To know is here. Okay, welcome aboard, young man.
Hey, buddy, how you doing, young
He's
man?
about yeah, he's a couple years younger than me. I call
I
him.
am not. We are the exact same age. I might be like 2 months younger than you.
That's why I say he's a younger man. So, what is happening, my brother? I know you've been busy like crazy. Did you get your laptop from Best Buy?
What's that?
Did you get your laptop fixed
I
from
did.
Best
Yeah.
Buy?
So what the deal was with my laptop is that uh, the charging port, the little piece inside the charging port broke, so I couldn't charge my computer. Um, but what I did not know is that uh, there are two charging ports. I didn't know that. And so I went to the Geek Squad couldn't help
Uh-huh.
me, but they sent me to another repair shop, and I went to that repair shop, and they showed me that it was just a they showed me the other charging port, and so I bought a $35 cord, and I can run my computer, and now I can return the one that I bought a couple days ago. So
Well, that's good. That's good that you got very.
yeah,
So
I'm happy.
basically, yeah, you are very happy. Yo, Edward in the house. What is up, Eddie? Lugo. I mean, he's been doing a marathon, man.
Yeah, it was. I thought he was going to try a 10 or 12-hour live today when I popped in on it. Well, I popped in when he first started, then I had to do some run around. I come back 3.5 hours later, and he's still going. I'm like, oh my goodness, Eddie. Yeah, he's
Hey,
doing
yeah,
awesome. He's doing awesome.
he's doing great. He's trying to. I mean, Eddie's trying to beat up my record. My record would never be about 10.5 hours, but it's also 10.5 hours of bliss.
Yeah.
I went to see it a couple nights ago, and oh wow, I have. Let's just say, do not do what I did for 10.5 hours.
No, you never want to do that. That's crazy.
It was crazy, but it was also exciting. Um, Drinking the Z Kool Aid. You mean this? This Kool Aid? No, it's not Kool Aid. So yeah,
Yeah,
having
I was reading Cruise and Koozies. They said went started work, Eddie was on. Went to lunch, Eddie was on. Got home from work, he's still on.
wow.
Exactly, that's how I felt. It was like he was on, then was doing a bunch of running around and everything, and working a little bit. Come back, and he's still on. I'm like, oh my goodness, yeah,
Yeah, so yeah, he's
it is
trying to
a
get
great
some.
life.
Yeah, he's trying to get some serious hours, and I might be doing the same thing. Uh, I saw Bill's show today. He said basically he was just hustling to get his hours. He's always on. He was always on every day, 2, 3 day at night, late night, trying to get that stuff, and he got it. And right now he's monetized, and he said, and I'm quoting him, "Work has begun," because um, since he's monetized, the only thing he can get super chats to do live, but he also monetized. You get views. They give you some money. How does that actually work when you get monetized? Uh, how does YouTube pay you? Anybody that's
So
monetized?
what happens with the monetization? um, and we had actually lost it, then we just got it back because after a year, every year the views that you had and everything and the watch hours that you had for that previous year, they'll start dropping off. And so you got to keep doing content and you got to keep uploading and everything. And so it but basically how you get paid is through YouTube itself. The main thing is the AdSense, but it's very, very little. The ads that pop in before you watch a video, you get a couple pennies for those. That's not very much at all. And then you have to, they start paying you. They send you checks or direct deposits or whatever in $100 increments, which means when you have $100, they'll send you and everything. So it's not the easiest way to make money through AdSense. Then you also have the super chats, uh, and again, YouTube keeps a percentage of those. And then the way that most YouTubers make money is through the affiliate programs, where through their merchandise or when they set up an affiliate program like with Amazon. Um, if they go to Amazon through the link that Amazon gives you, even if they don't buy anything in that link, if they go to that link, then you get a percentage of whatever they buy. But it's those are the ways that that either through the super chats, which some people could make. I mean, I've been in some lives where they've probably done $300 or $400 in super chats in a night if they're big enough. Smaller channels, um, you might make 30-40 dollars in a night or whatever. But that's kind of how you make the money once you're monetized, is through
So
those.
let me see who's on the chat. Kuzmet Adventures, welcome aboard, bro.
Hey, Mike,
I hope you're doing
glad
good.
to
I
see
hope
you,
your mom
buddy.
is doing great. Um, Thanks for coming in. So, the super chat, for example, if somebody gives me like a super chat for $50, how much does YouTube take out of that 50?
Uh,
Or
you know, I don't know what percentage they. I mean, they it might be like 30 or 40% they keep. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but I know that it's you get more than 50%, but I'm not sure exactly what it is. I've only gotten since I've only gotten a couple lives where people have done um, have done super chats, so I haven't really I'm not pushing that right now, so I haven't really investigated all that kind of stuff, but I'm going to. Yeah, cruising. Smaller channels get Applebee dinners. Exactly. Yeah,
Alphabet dinners. Yeah.
it's not a lot of money. It's not. Through the AdSense, but there you can set up with the affiliate programs. You can even set up with the affiliate programs before you're monetized. But some of them will you have to go through an application process with them. But I haven't done that yet because I wanted to be big enough when I um, did the affiliate program. I wanted to be big enough that it'd be sustainable. Um, because from my understanding, and again, I have just from hearing other people talk about it, that in the affiliate programs, if people aren't going through that link and aren't doing that, they'll take it away from you if no one's using it. So
Right.
um,
Right. So that's one of the reasons why I'm trying to get it before if I ever get it, I learn what's going on. So
yeah,
right now I am trying buy me coffee. I got down the link, and you know what buy me coffee is, right?
buy you coffee.
Yes.
What is buy me coffee? Buy me a
Buy
coffee.
me coffee is a link. It's like a super chat before you get monetized.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
I got it on my chat. The night boss says it every couple of minutes. You hit that link, it'll take it to buy me coffee, and over there you can contribute any amount to help support my channel. It's like a
Oh,
super
very
chat.
cool.
Yeah. So I just got that working to Jeremy. He's been helping me doing that. Right now,
Cool.
it's not hitting, but I am working with Nightbot. I'm just trying to find how many minutes. So I set it out to my Nightbot every 5 minutes, every something minutes, or something like that. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's on the chat right now, and then I also got Amazon wish list. Okay, so okay, what is Eddie saying? Eddie, if you want to come aboard and just chill it out for a couple of hours or a couple of days, we all could do that. Like I was telling Bruce a couple of hours ago, yeah, it's being sober for 75 days. I am concentrating more on what I'm doing. Uh, as far as keeping the channel, try to keep it clean and stuff like that. Try to stay focused on basically the topics of that. But sometimes I'll go rogue and I'll say, "Hey, Q&A, anything could happen like that." Let's see here. I got put
Yep.
on the chats.
Hey, now, so when you fly, you normally do Southwest. Is that correct?
Yes, I did Southwest. Basically, you do Southwest. You could check your bags up to $50 for free, and then you can have like a tote bag or a backpack with you. But that's what I do Southwest.
So,
I I
I just
had to
found
get
out.
yeah,
I don't know if anybody. Do you buy coffee from Starbucks at all?
coffee from Starbucks. No, I'm not one of those crazy fools gonna pay like $6 for a cup of
Yeah,
coffee.
they are
I'm
expensive.
not
This
those
is true. But
people.
Delta and Starbucks just they started a program now that every time you go into Starbucks and you buy a coffee using their app, Delta will put points towards their uh, their frequent flyer miles and everything, which is kind of cool. Because we fly
Okay.
Delta, we like Delta. Um, they took really good care of us on our last cruise. We flew Delta, and we um, we were getting held up and everything when we were flying to the cruise. Luckily, we were flying the day before, or a couple of days before. But I mean, put us up in they got us a really good deal on a hotel room. We got crew member rates. They gave us vouchers for uh for food, and they didn't have to do anything because it was all weather based. So they took really good care of us. So I have high thoughts about Delta.
Delta is pretty good, especially because Bill is getting ready to go to Australia, and he got said he got like a flight for $50 to go to Australia for his cruise.
Yeah,
He used to work for Delta, and he's retired. I guess he gets a pension, whatever. So he gets a good deal. Just man, only kind of pensions I get is AARP if I'm going to use it. And speaking of AARP, yes, you can use AARP for booking a flight or a hotel room. Just say, hey, yes, I am an old man. Here's a card. Give me some discounts, and it's the same. It's the same. So, as I was saying here, the booze cruise. A lot of people are talking about the booze cruise. It is on a. It's not on a business class ship, right? Is that correct?
nope, it's on the Carnival Glory.
And that is a freedom class, I think.
The
Is that
Glory. What is the Glory? Um, trying to think. Um, it's the Carnival Glory is a Conquest.
okay? So it's a smaller.
Yeah,
It's a smaller than the Vista. Oh, we got people, new people.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Shakespeare's here. Shakespeare's
It's
here. Hello, Shannon. Look in the
yeah.
chat.
It's definitely smaller than the Vista class.
So is that like a 7 day cruise or what's
It,
all
it
about?
is a 7 day. It is a 7 day cruise. Yep. Yeah. The Carnival Glory. The sister ships. It's actually a sister ship to the Freedom and the Liberty and the Valor and the Conquest. So it's the same size as the Freedom.
So yeah, so I think the first cruise ship I was on was the Carnival Triumph after they remodeled it after the poop cruise.
Yeah.
That's my first cruise I've been on is Carnival Triumph. That was a good cruise, It's nothing there.
Yeah. I enjoyed the Triumph. We went on the Triumph. That was our very first cruise in
Mhm.
2015. Was on the Carnival Triumph, and we had a really good time on that one.
About the for example, I hate doing this. I called Derek. I called Derek. He was in Cozumel, Mexico. He's getting ready to watch that Arkansas game. And
Yeah,
I
I saw his wife today. Um, yeah, and I popped in there, and he said that they talked Carnival into showing the game on the big screen on the Lido deck, and I piped in there and I said, Arkansas who?
oh no, you didn't, Bruce.
He thought it was funny. Yeah, like Arkansas who's Arkansas?
Yeah.
So they're probably gonna win the whole thing.
No. I think the last time I checked, they were losing at halftime. I had not checked the second
Oh,
half.
maybe they're gonna lose.
Let me go ahead and check right now since we got the ESPN. Let me see. Hold on. ESPN.
Yeah, well, it's almost over, but they're losing big time.
Yeah, I know. I
They're
know.
behind 84 to 59. So yeah, they're gonna.
Oh,
There's only 2 minutes left in the game, so
oh,
they're gonna lose. Sorry, Derek.
okay. Sorry, bro. If I was on that cruise, we'll probably be doing our sorrows at somewhere.
He'll
But
drain his sorrows at the alchemy bar.
Yeah. Let's see. Michigan State
Hey,
Bar.
Crow's Nest, and Shannon's in here. Hey, Shannon.
What up, Shannon? I hope you're feeling better. They were supposed to do a live today, and they're supposed to do a. She was supposed to do a show today. She wasn't feeling well, and they didn't do a show today. So I hope you're feeling well. Hope everything's okay. But yes,
So the booze cruise, you're talking about the booze cruise. Yeah, everyone's talking about it because it is going to be fantastic. I can't wait. I've never cruised out of New Orleans. We're going in a couple days early so we can actually experience New Orleans. I want to taste some of that really good, authentic Cajun food. So I'm
man,
excited about that. Maybe try some alligator. I don't know. I'm gonna go out on the limb. Uh,
alligator club.
but yeah, I'm excited, and yes, Shannon says we got a killer deal on a hotel. So yeah, with Shannon's help, Shannon's going on the booze cruise, and with her help, with her contact in in uh, in New Orleans with the Holiday Inn, I believe it is, we got really, really good rates. So Eddie, Mike, if you guys haven't booked, or even if you have, as soon as we get the link, I'll be posting that in the Facebook page, and check the link and cross-reference what you can get versus what you've already paid if you've already booked. But it's going to be fantastic.
All right, and
You ought to think about going on that cruise, Z. New Orleans isn't too far from you.
I've been I wanted to pull the trigger on that one, but I gotta take care. I gotta lose some weight before I gotta pay the fist. My friend's
The
gonna pay the
Jubilee.
fist.
Yeah.
I gotta lose some weight. I'm losing weight. Um,
Awesome.
I'm walking more. I walked yesterday. I did a list a service at my church to go to, and I did a video saying, "This is what I'm eating. This is my cheat day." That video got almost 200 views on that one, showing
Awesome.
what I was eating. You know, yeah, Baptist churches they know how to cook some good old fashioned Southern food.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So, but
Yeah.
as far as that is the Blues Cruise, oh, we never know.
Yeah. There's there is a lot. We're up to, I think it's 69 people going on that one
Well, that's
so
gonna be
far.
it's
It's
gonna be a big.
it it's gonna become it is going to be an awesome cruise, and we on our live next week on Tuesday night we're gonna have um uh Greg and Felicia from SCT Adventures is going to be on our live. And so we will definitely be talking about the booze cruise, talking about the glory, what we're looking for. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's a Blues Cruise. It's gonna be something I need. I'm thinking about it seriously. I've been thinking about it. Cruise bet is going on the Vista April 1st. I wish I could go. No,
Love that ship. I
I
love the Vista.
I love that ship, but somebody say, hey, wait till you get on the Jubilee, you might change your mind. I said, oh well,
Well, I'm sure the Jubilee. I mean, you're talking about a different class, a bigger ship. Yeah, you're probably gonna, if you love to do stuff. The Jubilee's awfully is going to have more options and a lot of things. True, but I think that it that the Vista is always going to have a spot in my heart. We've been on the Vista 3 times, and I love that ship. I really do. I love the flow of that ship. And I really like the panorama too, and we're going on the panorama in April, so I can't wait for that too.
yeah, I think the Vista's crew are probably one of the best in the fleet. They really take care of us as passengers. They're very nice people. I mean, they're working people in the fleet. because that Vista's been out for almost 3 years without. I mean, they have some issues with the equipment and engines and stuff like that, but all in all, they're in great spirits. I mean, it's a lot of fun. And yes, Kuzvet, uh, if I could, I could get down there. I could get down there if I wanted to, but the only thing I hate about cruising for me as a person is paying double. I don't understand. I understand it, but I don't understand it. It should be a felony. I'm just saying it should be a felony. Why should I have to pay double to have fun on the cruise? Because every time I try to ask my friends, oh wait, oh no, I don't want to go on no cruise. Oh COVID, oh no, the iceberg, no. I just got tired of that. The bad thing is you got to pay double, but the good thing is you're on your own schedule. You can do whatever you want.
Yep.
So,
Have a good night, cruising koozies. They're headed off, getting in the hot tub.
oh, you sorry dogs.
So have a good
You
night.
sorry
Yeah, Mike,
dogs.
I am so looking forward to the New Year's Eve cruise on the
Oh, stop.
Jubilee. It is
Because
going to be epic. It
no,
is
it's not.
going to
No,
be
it's not.
epic. I cannot wait for the New Year's
No,
Eve
it's
cruise.
not. Me, and Bruce agreed to disagree. I think the first cruise is gonna be way better than the New Year's Eve cruise because you're gonna have so many different kinds of characters on the first one. You're gonna have me, of course. You'll have
Yeah,
Bill.
but
You'll have
still might
Kuzma.
have. Yeah, we'll see.
You're gonna have Cruise of Fun anytime. You're gonna have JJ Cruiser is gonna be on that cruise, and it's a lot of. I think there's gonna be a lot more creators gonna say they're gonna be on that cruise because they realize that this is gonna be the first sailing of this cruise ship in Galveston, and it'll be the first time people will be on it as paid passengers. So yeah, it's just gonna be. Cruise right out allowed to able to pay for just one person had to pay double. Yeah, see.
Yeah. So Norwegian, they have the single rates.
Hmm.
Um, those cabins, I think some of them have windows and some of them are like interiors.
Yes.
But they do have a single rate. It's not double of what someone pays. It's like time and a half. It's more than just what like on double occupancy when you're doing single occupancy. It's not double, but it's about half of that. So
Yeah, but
uh,
they got very few cabins, and because yeah, they got very few cabins. And uh, let's talk about the bus station situation. So y'all know about the Norwegian went back.
yep, they went
They
back.
went back to the bus station, and the CEO stepped down. I guess he got a lot of complaints about the bus
Yep.
station, and I don't feel sorry for him. Guess what? He's gonna get $30 million for stepping down. $30 million. And
But I'm
but
gonna tell you what, and this is for everybody. Do that muster station first thing because if you wait and wait and they're calling and calling and calling, they're gonna get tired of it and they'll go back to the old way.
mm-hmm.
They'll
Yeah,
go back. Thankfully they went back to the old e-muster.
yes,
But if people don't, getting a drink or getting a food is not more important than doing that muster station. Get that thing out of the way. It only takes a minute, less than a minute. You're
yes.
done.
A minute.
Get it done.
They'll just show you the life jacket, how to put
Now,
it on, and that's it. They say, yeah, you're free
I,
to do what you want
I'm
to
I'm I'm off my soapbox now. But darn it all, just get it done.
do. Hey, we could be
People,
fine.
you know what? People that don't do the muster station right away are as bad as the pier runners. That people think that they don't have to get back to the ship on time. They're in the same category.
He could make fun of field runners because he could videotape them trying to run back to the field doing that.
Oh yeah.
Derek was doing that too. He said, "Hey man, I didn't see these beer runners." He went over there and saw them for about a minute, and then he went to find his wife at the Arkansas game. Sorry, Derek. I'm sorry if you're watching this on a replay. Sorry. Hey, maybe next year. See, you should know it without me. If I would have been there, I would have got some extra help. They would have won. Just saying. But okay. Guess who it is? The young man. Who's
Hey
that?
everybody,
How are you
That's very
doing, good
funny, man.
sir?
I'm doing pretty good. How y'all
When do
doing?
you, when do you go on the Vista?
April 1st, April
So
Fool's Day.
this is not an April Fool's joke, right? You are
No,
getting
I say it's
no,
or,
it's
funny.
or Carnival.
far as I
Awesome.
know, it's I got my little
Wouldn't that be the
I got my boarding
okay?
pass right here.
Wouldn't that be, since it's on April 1st, wouldn't that be the most cruel joke if
Oh
Carnival
man,
sent out
I
emails to everybody
yeah.
that
Well,
it was canceled, but at the
you
very, very bottom, in the smallest of print, they say April Fool? I think that'd be hilarious.
you
Oh,
well you guys would be reading about it on the news probably. There'd probably
yeah.
be an arrest imminent.
Yes, I say,
Uh,
hey, there's a crazy person out there in Galveston act like a fool because there's no
ah,
ships
ah,
there.
yeah.
You'd
I
be
But
love that ship, though. I love the Vista. I really
you'd be
do.
seeing a Lalita Loca video about it.
oh, well,
Yeah.
so Kuzman, so you are going with Bruce there on the New Year's Eve, right?
Yeah, I'm
And
still
yeah,
booked on there. So
and Embarkation Nation is going on that one, and Wando with Cruising for Food is going on that one. Um, and there's some others, so it's gonna be awesome.
I got more people going on this one. I got Island Time. They're gonna have like 50 to 60 people on there. They
Well,
got
yeah, because
me.
they're doing a crew cruise, but
We
you know,
got we got One Sun Adventure. We're gonna have Cruise Nuts. We're gonna have Cruises Fun, J&S Adventure, J and J Cruise. We're gonna have
well,
some executives for Carnival. We're gonna have the president of
well,
Carnival be on that
y'all are
cruise.
the guinea pigs. y'all are
I
gonna
think
test everything out and
the
identify
crew's
the
still gonna be
bugs.
working on everything.
hey,
Exactly,
I
The
exactly.
don't
crew's
care.
still gonna they're just gonna get the by the time we get on the 30th of December, they're gonna have it down packed. It's gonna be smooth sailing. But you know what? The captain's still gonna be learning that ship. He's gonna be steering like this.
Now it's gonna be. I'm just telling you guys, it's gonna be crazy. Just put me on the boat. As long as the food is there and drinks are there, I'm a happy person.
So Eddie's asking which cruise. I think we're talking about the Jubilee for New Year's Eve. We're doing the
Yeah.
New Year's Eve
Well,
on the Carnival Jubilee out of Galveston.
and I am also doing the Carnival Jubilee for Christmas. I think that one's gonna be
You
fantastic.
know, we did a Christmas cruise, and Christmas cruises are. We had a great time on the Panorama. You know, because the whole month of December they have all the decorations and everything, and they're really really cool. And we were actually on Christmas, and it was really cool because on Christmas Day the MDR everything was more of a traditional Christmas meal and stuff. It was really cool. We really enjoyed it.
So the reason we are here today, we are 75 days. 75 days ago, I was acting up like a fool. I think Cruzman had a hangover the next day, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. If that's the one I'm thinking of, yeah. I mean,
Yeah, the
I got a
thing that
little
happened.
carried away myself on
We
that
all
one.
did. Coach Cruz got, yeah, he was drinking like a fool. Uh, Andrew was drinking. Bill was even drinking. He usually don't drink, and he was just saying he was just. I when I saw what happened, and don't you want to know what happened? Yes, I think it was the greatest event of my YouTube career when I saw those numbers like going up for 400, 800,000, 5,000, and it went up to 11,000. That just blows my mind. I had that. I forgot to eat something. I had a bottle of Fireball in my hand. Scary stuff.
I
But that's
remember.
I went. Cause man, I saw that video a couple nights ago, and I was saying, "Oh my lord, what done?" But
Yeah,
yeah,
I
but
think it because I remember at one point like Coach Cruz was on there, and then we were doing a thing where if we got so many subscribers, people someone would take a shot and that kind
yeah,
of thing.
we got pretty loaded. Well, I got pretty loaded. I could, I said, "Hey, we didn't make the mark. I'm gonna do a shot anyway." And it wasn't a shot, Bruce. It was a gulp. It's probably three. I was going like, dude. I think it was probably 3 or 4 shots of that, and yeah, it was uh, insane. But yes, but the 76 days, I mean the 75 days after that was very hard to be sober because you had the Super Bowl, you had the college basketball game, national championship, and now March Madness is going on. And usually years ago on those events, I will have a drink in my hand. So this is the first year I have not had a drink. Mom of four boys, thank
You
you
got
for coming in.
Tokyo Dolphins in here too.
Dolphins from
Tokyo
Japan, thank
Dolphins.
you for coming in.
Welcome in.
And
Mom of
I have a
four,
question for Scroll's Nest. Scroll's Nest, what year were you on the panorama over Christmas? I'm just curious.
yeah, and the mom of four boys. I like that video for the macaroni and cheese. I'm gonna try that. It's homemade macaroni and cheese.
That
I
sounds
think
pretty
it started
good.
out with chicken broth, and then
Well,
oh, it's
Crow's
good.
Nest, we were on the same cruise. That's
Oh,
crazy.
yeah, so Mama Four Boys. I saw that. I saw that. I said, man, I need to try that. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try that this weekend to see. I'm gonna follow that to the T. And
I'd
I
like to
love
go
some
on
macaroni.
that the panorama and do that Mexican Riviera itinerary.
Y-
That
Yeah,
looks
that's what we're doing in April. We did it in 2021, and Crow's Nest can verify for me since they were on it at Christmas time, and we only were able to hit one of the three ports.
oh
Uh,
wow.
we only got off at Cabo San Lucas. Um, we so there was a small breakout of COVID on the ship, and we stopped. This is what's really cruel is we actually stopped in Puerto Vallarta at the dock. We docked, but they wouldn't let us
Wow,
off the ship. So we saw Puerto Vallarta, but we weren't able to get off the ship.
man.
Um, and then we totally missed Matsuan. And Christine Duffy actually came over. They did a message for the ship to let us know that. And then, but
Oh,
then it was so cool because the night before we were supposed to go to Cabo, everyone was wondering, are we going to get to go to Cabo? Are we going to stop at Cabo? And uh, Christine Duffy has said in her message that they're working with the Mexican authorities to hopefully be able to stop in Cabo. And and sure enough, the night before, in the afternoon, they announced that we were stopping in Cabo, and you could hear that whole ship just come out in a roar. It was hilarious.
wow.
Wow.
So yeah, I have. You know what? I had not been to Carbo. My friends have been to Carbo. They said that well, it's not. They were at an all-inclusive hotel restaurant, and they said Carlos San Lucas is incredible. They were there for like 3 days, and basically they said, "Man, it was so." My question is to you, Bruce. Since all this stuff was going on with the cartel and I talk about this on my other channel. I say, hey, you know what? The reason why those port cities are so safe because the military and the police, they know the Mexican government knows the tourism that brings a lot of money to Mexico, so they will protect the port cities on the west and east coast of Mexico. Now, my
Yep.
advice to everybody else who wants to go out,
My my recommendation is don't go off on your own.
yes,
My recommendation is to go on an excursion. If you're going to get off the ship, go on an excursion and go on an excursion through the cruise line
yes,
right now.
go ahead and be
Don't
safe.
go off and do your own thing. You're just taking a risk right now.
Hmm.
So that's my recommendation. That if you're going to get off the ship, don't just walk around, but um, actually do an excursion through the cruise line, because the cruise line vets the companies that they set up the excursions with, and you're going to be safe. Um, so that's my recommendation.
Hey, mom of four boys. Yeah,
I'm mom of four
I
boys.
always feel pretty safe in Cozumel and Costa Maya, and
Yeah,
seems like they
I do
always have
too.
a pretty good presence of police and military around that area.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like I said, they want to keep that money coming to the government. That's why, though the government is kind of iffy. Yeah, I would be safe in the port city, but I would not go out by myself or go to an excursion when it's not sanctioned by the cruise company because you could never can tell. It's um, no, mom of four boys. I wish I was on a cruise. I wish I was going on a cruise on the Vista. I wish I could go on a cruise right now, but no, I have to wait for the Jubilee. And that's going to be the toughest because, especially if you're a content creator and you got to put videos out there every day. I try to do as much as I can. Try to get the news out, because a lot of people talk about news. Yes, there's news out there. You just got to talk about it. And yes, it is very hard. I call it my full time job without getting paid. I wish I could get paid for this, but no. But I am working on it. And mom, for four boys, if you like to watch my playlist, go to my old school cruise videos. It's the one that was on the Carbo Triumph, the Navigator Seas, and the Carbo Vista. It'll help me out with the hours and everything like that. Yes. And by the way, I'm so grateful to have over 800 subscribers. Who would have thought?
That's
You know,
awesome.
the one thing I was so afraid of when I started not drinking is my channel going to suffer, and it hasn't. It has not suffered. It grew. It grew three times because I think the night of that, right around 270 or something like that. I think we said that, and now it's only up to 800 in less than 3 weeks. Crazy.
that's very cool, Z. Very cool.
Boy,
So
300.
Mom of four
Hey,
boys says she needs 300 more hours. You know what, Mom of four boys? I'm gonna watch
okay,
your playlist.
yeah, well,
I'm gonna go watch
I'm
your
gonna
playlist
do.
and your videos and comment on them and everything. You're getting really close.
yeah, we'll check it
As
out.
Okay,
for uh, also said, someone told me today I should only do 3 videos a week. Um, no, you can do more. You
no,
can do every day if you
no,
want to. Um, uh, it
yeah,
seems like, and what I'm trying to work up to myself and Mike, once you're getting back into everything, you might be, I don't know, but I'm trying to do 3 a week. That's what my goal eventually is trying. It's hard having a full time job doing everything I'm doing, but that's my goal is to be able to upload 3. It seems
mhm,
like 3 a week is really a sweet spot for a lot of that's. I talked to Tony with Lolita Loca, and um, when he got started, where he got his first big growth was when he started doing 3 a week. Now, of course, he's doing every day where he's doing the news and everything. He's been doing that ever since C-Word started.
Here we go.
But
That's
that's kind of the goal. But you can do as many as you want. You don't have to only do 3. I think the biggest thing is just to be consistent with whatever number you're going to do.
right.
Yeah.
And basically, if you want to get some more subscribers, just do like a 15-second short or 60-second short. Basically, when I started out, I was doing shorts, and I got some of my subscribers on that one. And by the way, yeah, do as many as you can. I mean, don't go overboard, because if you go overboard, you might get burned out. There were some times
Yeah,
during the month now I would say, man, why am I doing this? The subscribers are going up and down all the time. Why am I doing all that stuff? But you gotta keep on. I call it. You gotta keep on hustling. You gotta do it.
yeah.
You gotta do it. Just like me. Hey, I think it's
The
time for
key
me
is
to
just
make another
being consistent. The key is just being consistent. Because if you do
one.
3 or 4 in 1 week, but then you don't upload anymore for another month, and then when you go like that, your subscribers are really going to bounce around. But you
Yeah.
just do whatever you feel comfortable with, and you can do it. You can do it.
Yes. So Mama for boys, just type in the word Z-Man, ZEEMAN. The Nightbot would put that on your channel. So everybody that'll be watching this live or the repeat, they'll see your channel. And basically she knows how to cook. You know, I always said there's a saying, to get to a man's heart is through his stomach, right? Right, guys?
Yep.
Absolutely. And
Yeah.
she's doing a great job with something like macaroni and cheese.
And
Yeah.
you Danny Haley's in the house.
Oh, what's up, Danny? Danny is a first responder in Kentucky. Thank you,
Oh wow.
sir, for your service. I know that's a full-time job. I know it's a hectic job. Um, I
I
talked to
just
Danny about a week ago. He said one of his friends was in an accident. I hope he's doing better.
Oh
So
man.
yeah.
I just spent the last month and a half in Kentucky, pretty much.
What is going? Oh, okay, that's my son. He's trying to tell me. No. So yeah, it's like I said, it's I am honored to have people that would be your first responders, because that is a job I would not do. It's just amazing that you have the skills that you have to do that job. That's why I always support the military, the police, and first responders. Thank you for your service, especially Danny. You know what? I think Danny needs to go on a cruise. I'm trying to talk to him to go on a cruise. You know what? I think he should go on a cruise. And they got, I think, Bruce, doesn't some cruise company have deals for people that are first responders?
They do. First responders are they do have yeah, they have a special rate. Um, and Danny, if you want to get a hold of me, I can get you. But yeah, we do. We have special rates for first responders. So you can yeah, we could hook you up. What part of the country is he in? Do you know, Z?
He's from Kentucky.
Kentucky.
He's from Kentucky,
So
so
probably
he'll probably,
Florida would be the easiest one for you
yeah,
to cruise
Florida
up.
or,
Or New
yeah.
Orleans.
Yeah, New Orleans or the Booze Cruise or the Christmas
Yeah,
Cruise or the
Danny.
New Year's
If
Eve
you
Cruise.
if you can take the time, if you can get the time off in October, we are doing a Halloween cruise called the Booze Cruise on the Carnival Glory out of New Orleans. And and so Z,
Yeah.
am I I'm not a moderator. Z, you want to pop down my email address? I'm not a moderator, so I can't do it.
Okay. Let's see here. I thought I had you as a moderator. Okay. So it's oceanoceantravel.org or .com?
No, .com. It's ocean2oceantravel.com is my website. And Danny, all of my contact information is in our website. So just contact me,
Ocean.
and I can get you the rates for first responder rates.
Okay.
There's also rates for veterans. So okay, Eddie just put in my email address, so that's perfect.
Oh, thank you, Eddie. See,
Yeah,
Eddie
just
knows
email
about
me,
that.
Danny, and we can see what you can do for you.
So Eddie got my back. Thank you, Eddie.
Thank
I
you,
appreciate it.
Mom, four boys. I'm subscribed to you too, and I'm gonna watch your playlist tonight.
Don't forget, yes. Everybody get on. If you like some cooking, I'm telling you, she knows how to cook, man. You watch the video, she can get 400 hours. Boom. I might be
I'm
doing that
always
all
up
this
for new
weekend.
ideas on cooking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially for a single guy. Yes.
Well, yeah, because I mean, if I don't cook, then nobody's gonna come feed me. So
Right. Only
I
cook
don't
is
I don't have the Windjammer buffet here at home, unfortunately.
that I was on a cruise link, cruise channel, and basically they just got back from the cruise, and the wife said, "Where's the buffet? Where's the
Yeah,
buffet? Where's the bartender? Oh, I'm
exactly.
at my house."
That's
Yeah,
the best thing. Well, I don't know if it's the best thing, but it's got to be one of the best things about being on a cruise is having that food readily available.
Oh,
Yeah, I can't remember. Someone popped in a live I was watching yesterday. I can't remember who it was that had a huge complaint after getting off the cruise, and their biggest
Yeah.
complaint is their food at home is not as good.
Yes, I think I was on it. Yeah, I was on it. I just died. I said, "Man, that's yeah." You probably no, I won't say that.
Sitting at the dinner table, waiting for the server to come,
Yeah,
and
and you're ready.
And doggone it, they don't show up in the morning to make our bed either. What the heck?
yeah,
We don't have any. We don't have any
Nope.
towel animals on the bed or anything.
Yeah, you ain't getting no towel animals around here. That's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my goodness. Danny says that 2 tractor trailers crashed on Interstate 75.
Wow.
A complete shutdown. Oh my goodness.
So yeah, basically he's up there in the mountains of Kentucky, and when they get any kind of storm, snowstorm, ice storm, those tractor trailers, they are not going anywhere. If it's snow, if it's ice, they're not going to stop quickly. Yes, and we had an accident a couple years ago in Fort Worth. 18-wheel was going too fast and hit like 50 cars, and 5 people died. So those guys, I know they travel across the country, but when you get to like snow and ice, these people need to slow down.
Yeah, they got to take it easy. But, a lot of times too, drivers of regular cars, they cut off trucks. Trucks can't stop as fast as a car can, and they'll slam their brakes and all this stuff. And, it's sometimes it's not the truck driver's fault. It's the people driving around them.
Yeah.
It's like at least 50 to 100 yards for a wheel to get to a complete stop. I mean, people don't recognize that, or they don't care, or they're just knuckleheads, like I call them.
Danny says the crash is in Campbell County, Tennessee.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. So those, that's probably in the middle of Nashville, between Nashville and Knoxville. And me and my dad used to, we used to go to Jersey, going to Nashville, Tennessee, and those are mountains. And these people are, I'm not talking about the 18-wheeler, I'm talking about these knuckleheads who are just speeding and they're just going across the lane and cut off a truck, 18-wheeler. They don't realize you're playing chicken. You're playing Russian roulette with those trucks, and they don't give. They will
Yeah.
run over you people. Okay, that's my 2 cents. That's
So
my 2 cents.
poor Derek, Arkansas lost 88-56 or
Oh,
Oh
65.
wow.
Sorry, 88-65. Or
I'll
does
call
it?
him
Wow.
later on and say, hey, you know what? You
Hit up
should
that
have invited me to
altitude.
the cruise. They would have won. I better give some good luck.
I agree, Shannon. I think everyone should have to drive a semi. See, I used to drive a semi, and
Oh, man.
when you learn how to drive those, it gives you a new respect on driving. That's for sure.
I went to truck driving school. I mean, I didn't finish it, but I went to it was like a 2 week class, and one of the trucking companies was putting on, and I think it was Stevens back then.
Okay, yeah,
And I made it through the first week, but I realized that I didn't have what it takes to get through, and so I did the right thing and just walked away. But it did give me a pretty good, a little bit more respect for these guys out there, driving trucks and stuff.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's just like, oh, man. And those,
Hey,
these
Sherry,
people, they get, oh, Sherry's here.
Destination
Well,
Fun is in the house.
Hey,
well, let's talk in Florida. I bet you her man by video games. And speaking of video games, uh, I am still thinking about the gaming cruise
Yeah,
on their
I've
channel.
been
The channel's good. They,
so we definitely got to find someone that um to do that. I talked to the big three. I've talked to Carnival, I talked to Royal, I talked to Norwegian, and the easiest way to do it is probably to find one of the bigger video companies that would sponsor it, and maybe charter a smaller cruise ship and do it that way. It's going to be tough to do one on a cruise ship
what,
unless it was all that. So
yeah, I was thinking the same thing, but I also was thinking about, hey, we just get like 50 to 100 people, and we just rent out a conference center for one day and just play games and have tournaments
yeah, I
in
mean,
the conference center.
yeah,
It doesn't have to be a whole cruise. It could be one day or 2 days, something like that.
one day there is things
Mhm.
on there, and ones do uh, have some speakers and talk about the new up and coming games and stuff like that. But probably not to like have a tournament. But yeah,
Yeah.
maybe taking one day or something like that. So we'll see. There's some things we can do, but I still want to be able to talk to like A&E Sports or something like that and see
Hmm.
what we could get going. Where maybe
Yeah.
they would get those billionaires just to sponsor one.
Yeah, because I think, let me see, I know for a fact Jerry Jones sponsors the team, and so does Mark Cuban sponsor the gaming team when I mean, especially for the PC gaming, the Call of Duty and Halo and stuff like that, and they do that. It's called esports. I think I have a cover and there's a big old building they're working on that does most of the tournaments, and they do tournaments across the country. So that's another thing I'm thinking about. That's why I got the
Yeah,
channel.
I'm sure that we can work something out. We just got to work with one of them to be a part of it, and
Right.
so, but it'd be good because then they can get the word out to everyone that all the gaming community.
Right. Right. That's why I got the channel going on, and so Bruce, I know you're not getting ready to retire anytime soon. My question is to you: would your wife would you have a theater room in your house?
Say that again.
A home theater room. Would your wife, Cindy, let you have a home theater in your house?
If we had the room, absolutely. We have a three
I mean,
bedroom house, and there has been times that we have turned one of those when the kids were living at home. We turned one of them into a gaming room, a TV room, and
mhm.
stuff like that. So you know, uh, well, now that we're empty nesters again, we're talking about turning one of them into our video room. But we're out here in our uh, in our bunker, and it's really comfortable out here. So I enjoy this. So, but yeah, if we, you know, I like to keep. We have a lot of people that swing by for a day or two, family and friends and stuff. So I like having the spare bedroom. But if we had the room,
Right.
absolutely could have a home theater.
Oh man, I'm as of right now, I am going to be doing after I take care of this cruise thing. I'm going to build me a gaming PC. It's going to be a big timer one. I have some things. I had some things and cleared out my mind since. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, 75 days. Your mind is cleared out. You can think more stuff. It's keeping me way busy. Like that new channel, keeping you real busy. There's so many. There's some. I mean, those guys. They got their Twitch. Called Twitch, and those guys are making some serious money. There's one female gamer that's kind of cute. She's from Canada. She's 40. We got something going on here. Snake in top. Probably. Yep, it's a knucklehead. I don't know who he is. It says,
What's going
"Hey,
on?
cruise show
What's going
fan."
on? I don't see it in.
I don't know. There's a guy in my background. His name is Cruise Show Fan. I don't recognize him. If you still want to chat, uh, type in the magical word, and I'll let you in. If not, I'm not gonna let you in. And if you
How's he
know,
getting in the private chat?
He's on your
no,
line. On your
he's
Where
in
is
the
he?
back.
He's in the
He's in the
private chat.
backyard. No, he's not in the live chat. He's in the background. When you go
Oh,
up
Oh
here,
no,
I put
no,
the
no,
link.
no, no. He is.
yeah, he's
He
showing up in the private
he
chat.
he is chatting in the private chat, which is only people that are on your live stream can see.
Yeah, it says cruise show fan
So
Noel.
fan Noel,
Yeah.
Oh, him.
why you call
Wait,
me?
go ahead.
He said, why you call me a knucklehead? So he's in your. Is he in your basement? You see him down below.
Yes, yes.
How did he get it? Well, oh, he clicked on your link.
Oh, that's what it
That's
is.
why he
Yeah.
clicked on your link. That's why he's down there.
Okay. All
But do you
right.
know who he
Well,
is?
no. That's why
He,
you're not coming on here for. You're not
Yeah,
coming
I
in
would not
here.
let anybody on you don't know, Z,
So,
because you know what happened the other night.
mm,
You
yes.
don't want any more jump
The
rope showing up.
Eddie.
he he's
Right.
asking if
Yeah.
you
No
like his
jump
cowboy
rope.
hat.
Uh-huh. No.
I'm just a YouTube
No. You're
watcher. I
you're
like
you're
making new
history,
friends.
pal. You're our. Yeah.
That's
You
kind
know
of
what?
strange.
Well, yeah. That's why
Yeah,
I wonder if Eddie is still
okay,
in here.
interesting. I don't
I
know.
can't even check him. I can't check him. Nope. I'm not gonna let him in here.
You got
Okay.
someone else
Let me
in
see
that
here.
says Charlie Charles with 3 thumbs up in the house.
All right.
Hey,
Let me go
Charlie
ahead and
Charles.
check him.
Hey,
Uh,
Charlie Charles.
hold on. Bruce, I'm gonna make you my moderator. Let's see here. Eddie, if you're still in here, go ahead and check him out. I don't think he's in here.
He's not in your chat. He's not in your chat. He came in and he clicked on your link.
Wow.
So he's not
Okay,
chatting in the chat itself.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, you're in
Well,
here.
whoever he is, he needs to be reported.
Whoa.
Yeah. I mean, I know if you just saw that. He needs
Did
to
you
be
see that
reported.
last comment, Mike?
Yeah, he needs to be reported to YouTube because that's
Yeah,
definitely
that's it. He needs to be
violation.
reported.
Okay, I'll go ahead.
That's pretty serious.
That's yeah.
Yeah. Don't worry, I got them taken care of. Let's see here. Destination Fun. Thank you for that. Yes. Mm-hmm. See, you know when you're getting famous, you're getting famous. You're getting these knuckleheads. See. Thank you, Destination Fun, Sherry. I owe you one big time. Yeah. So,
All right.
as we were talking about, we're talking about some other stuff. Yeah. Gaming thing. I think it'll be great. It's keep me busy. And also the cruise things keep me busy. And yes, the booze cruise, Bruce.
It's gonna be
I might be, well, if I, the only thing about the booze cruise, and I gotta pay double. Is that's the only thing that bothers me. That
yeah.
I'm paying double.
Yeah, I
But
wish Carnival would have a solo cruiser rate like Norwegian. Um, but and yeah, but so Norwegian has solo cruiser rates, but they have solo cruiser cabins, and there aren't very many of them, and they're not on every ship. So yeah, so you can't just get a regular cabin as a solo cruiser and get the solo cruiser rate. You got to be in one of those solo cruiser cabins on Norwegian to get that. So
Yeah. Yeah, I got one of the solo cabins on the Prima. So we'll see how that'll be the first time I've had one of those. So
hey, Danny, he was just making some derogatory comments. That was crazy.
oh, he better not be. Oh, see, you know what? And I hate to say this. If I was drinking, it'll be a totally different story because I would have went off on him. And that's why. It's one of the reasons why I don't do. That's why I've been sober. Because if I wasn't sober, me here would be having some words right now. So thank you, Sherry, Destination Fun for taking care of that. Nightbot this is part of his job. So, but that was the same. No, that was not the same knucklehead that did the jump rope. That was a different guy. And yeah, and like I said, hey, when you get so many subscribers and you get well known, and yeah, things can happen. Uh, but that's why I got moderators. And that's why I got people. Yeah, because that's what Guzman. You wasn't here a couple days ago.
with
You're
the
right,
sponsor,
Barry. Absolutely right. It sounds like Z had some interesting stuff. I actually missed that live, but everyone was talking about it. He had he had an interesting show.
Oh, yeah. Interesting show, and the phase. A lot of people were talking about is jump rope. And well, I told you, Kuzman, what happened. It was started weeks ago, and it's the same. One of her friends, and basically, yeah. So, Bruce, can you tell the story? What she sent you? She sent your email.
Well, I don't want to get into all that. I don't want to start.
Well, yeah.
I
Well,
think you told me.
But you know what happened with Z over the last 3-4 weeks.
I think because I was on with Z the other day or yesterday
Mhm.
maybe, and you gave me the rundown on the whole stalker situation. I think is what we called it.
Yeah, and Z was just, he was lied to about who somebody was and everything. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
But we learn lessons, so we just
We were
move
very,
move
yeah.
move on, move
We are
forward.
moving on. That's right. We are moving on.
So,
And hey,
You get
my,
some interesting folks
it's innocent,
sometimes.
but sometimes you might get lucky. Like Carrie Underwood might be going on a Jubilee. It's off
but
tour,
I'm
man.
still interested because I had my Zoom call with Carnival this week, and the gal that used to be my business development manager at Carnival, who got promoted, but she still runs the Zoom call every week. I asked her that specific question of when Carnival is going to announce the Godmother, and would it possibly be Carrie Underwood? Because Carrie Underwood has, which is kind of interesting, because Carrie Underwood now has partnered with Carnival and veterans, and so it would be interesting if she is. Anyway, I asked that question, and she wouldn't tell me the answer, but she just kind of looked at me, and so we'll, and she had a little smile. So I don't know.
So what
I
you're
don't know.
saying is that
What
there
you're
could be
saying
hope.
is, I got
There-
prepared to
So,
do the first chapter.
so it might be 1 in a million, but what you're saying is there
There's
could,
still a chance.
I'll
there's
be
still
doing
a
the first
chance,
chapter. I'll be doing the first chapter.
as in the true words of Jim Carrey. There's still a chance.
Yeah, I get. I'm coming to join you, honey. Elizabeth, I'm coming to join you.
I mean, it
Oh,
could happen, man.
okay. We're gonna get off the side subject real quick because everybody wants to know what my feelings was when Chris Rock went live on Netflix. Did y'all see that?
I did not see that. Well, I don't watch. I don't have a Netflix subscription.
I don't I don't watch. We might watch Netflix once in a great while, but I have not. YouTube is my TV, watching cruise videos and stuff. That's
Mm-hmm.
kind of all that I watch. So
I just
Embarkation
make a
Nation.
long story short. Yes, I was just make a long story short. When Will Smith came up to the Oscars and smacked Chris Rock, well, Chris Rock got some money, cash money, $40 million to do one show, and that's when he went off. The last 10 minutes of the show. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But Chris Rock got paid $40 million.
I think I did
So,
see clips. I think they were playing clips of it on a different show, and he was
yeah,
talking about some of it.
that's what day I had to get out. But shit, I didn't know y'all watched it. I was watching. I was watching Richard Pryor last night. Oh man,
Uh,
yeah.
Old
Oh,
school.
Rich.
old
Oh man,
school.
I remember when I first listened to Richard Pryor. My dad had photo albums. Y'all know what an album is, right? and me
Yeah.
and my friends say, "Hey, we got Richard Pryor. Let's play it." We put it on, and that guy was a genius. But you know who was the first genius of that? Red Fox, Fred Sanford.
Oh, yeah, he used to
My
have some good ones.
my grandmother went to go see him here years ago. I think I done with Sanford Son, and basically my grandmother said that is the dirtiest old man I have ever heard. Red Fox. If you want to see a great movie, you need to watch All Nights. It's with Richard Pryor, uh, Red Fox,
There's like
Eddie
everybody in that
Murphy,
movie.
Arsenio Hall, and Don Reed. Incredible movie. I laughed for the whole movie. No.
Hey, Invocation Nation.
Hey,
Andrew
is
or Jennifer?
that Jennifer or is that Matthew? Is that Matthew?
It's probably
Where's my
well,
wife?
it's probably Andrew. He's back to his normal self. From what I understand, he's over his sickness, so it's probably him.
Well, it's
Matthew.
good to hear.
Matthew.
Yeah.
See, every time I say Matthew, I drink water.
So,
Because
Mike, you are going on the Prima, or were you already on the Prima?
No, I'm booked for January 26th.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
so you're going.
That's exciting. That's a beautiful ship.
Yeah,
No.
yeah. I mean, it looks pretty cool. I mean, I know a lot of people have been saying giving some negative reviews on it, but well, I think some people are complaining because the venues, saying that the venue, like there's a lot of venues, but a lot of them are real small, so they don't accommodate a lot of people at a time. I forget, there was like some concert, I guess, and then there was only like 20 chairs,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Oh,
and
wow.
people were talking about that.
Oh, gotcha.
But I don't know. From what it looks like it'd be a lot of fun.
Oh my
Yeah.
Lord, guess who's here? Will G is in the house.
And
Welcome.
hey, Danny. Yeah, I saw that movie, and I really enjoyed it. Maverick.
Yeah, that was a good movie. Yeah. Will G is Will G. He's one of my friends from Island Time. Well,
Will
this is the
G.
first time you've been. Well,
From
welcome.
Killeen, Texas.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, he lives right outside the base out there.
Oh,
My
nice.
my daughter used to live in Killeen, and
Mhm.
yeah.
Yes, and I live right in the middle of Dallas Fort Worth Metroplex in a little old town south of Fort Worth, and it's nice and quiet. I love it. Been here over 6 years. But yes, the Jubilee, ladies and gentlemen, will be the greatest ship of all time. The greatest cruise will be on December 23rd.
That might be a little bit of a stretch, see, but it's going to be a great ship. It's going to be a great ship.
I think it'll be.
I don't know if it's going to be the greatest of all time, but
Until I
it's
get
going to be
until I
nice.
go on the Icon.
And especially the New Year's Eve cruise.
I think you might be onto something there.
I think it'll be the greatest cruise of all time. I'm just saying. Can you imagine me interviewing some execs for Carnival? Yes,
I'll
have my
be
friends.
looking for those vlogs for sure.
I'll be looking for him, absolutely. If you can get
Yeah.
Christine Duffy for an interview, I'll be watching.
Yeah, you need to do that.
You know what? Have you all watched the TV show The Big Bang Theory?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Okay. Do you remember when what's that skinny guy's name? Oh, I can't remember.
Yeah.
Oh, what is his name?
Can't think
Well,
of his
okay.
name.
Anyway, yeah, but he was always knock on Penny's door, and go, Peggy, Penny, 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 Penny.
Yeah.
Can you imagine the Z-Man doing that to Bill? Bill, Bill,
Oh man.
Bill.
You better not. I can just say that. You better not be doing that.
Bill's gonna be sleeping out on the Lido.
Yeah, Bill. God, you know, he always says
Bill might
he's
be
not
using
coming.
one of his upgrades, is what he might be doing.
Oh.
Well, yeah.
Wow.
Hey, that's okay. I'll find him. I'll have my little bit cat to say, "Hey, I'm looking for this old man that sleeps all day and he doesn't like to dance and he doesn't eat seafood." Oh, Bill, yeah, he's right over there. Yeah.
Oh man.
Well, G, you're doing okay, man. But yes, I'm doing cheers to Derek and Amanda, Arkansas. Sorry, man. I'm sorry. Here we go. Sorry about Arkansas. I knew that I saw the first part of the game and said, "Oh, it's gonna be a long night." And I guarantee you, I know what he's doing. It's like 9:25. He's probably at a casino right now, or at the Sky Bar. Yeah. So basically, what the deal is on spring break, the whole state of Arkansas takes off. Every school district in Arkansas takes off for that week. Now, in Texas, it's totally different. They don't have no common sense, but yeah, the whole state takes off for spring break. So that's and Amanda is a school teacher, so that the Vista. I'm gonna miss that. I'm gonna miss that shit. So is he gonna go to dry dock before he goes back to Cake and Apple, Pork and Apple?
I don't think so. I don't think it has plans right now to go to dry dock, but I don't know. I'll look into that. I don't think it is. I think it's going straight to, but it might. Actually, it might be going into dry dock. Let's see. It's been out how many years?
Almost 3.5. It's all through. It's all through COVID. I mean, they didn't dock anywhere because they'll just transfer people and supplies during that academic.
Yeah, it might, because don't ships go into dry dock about every 4 years or so?
Well, yeah, and then you notice they were having a lot of issues with the engine. They couldn't go to full speed. They had the pipe burst, and y'all
Yeah.
ran out of hot water for a couple of hours.
Well, yeah. When I was on the Vista the last time, we lost hot water, but it was in a port day, so we didn't even realize it. They had lost hot water for about 4 hours, but it was
Wow.
when we were in port.
So,
Okay, Andrew says that the Vista is supposed to go into dry dock next January, so it will go into dry dock before it goes back to Port Canaveral.
okay, cool, and that means the Jubilee. You see the Jubilee, and
And Will G is starting a new debate now because he's going to be on the Jubilee on January 13th, and he says that's going to be the most epic cruise.
oh, come on now. I mean, wait a minute now.
He says we're going to be working out all the kinks, so when he
Yeah.
gets on there, it's going to be perfect.
Well, I mean, he's
Well, they
he
might
might
be
have a
doing
point.
it, but
Yeah,
I'm gonna be.
he might have
I'm
a
gonna be.
point.
You might have a point, but I'm gonna get the most views. I'm gonna be. Hey, I'm gonna be the first person to be in this cabin. Hey, I'm gonna be doing a tour of the Jubilee at 3 o'clock in the morning. Hey, look at this. Look at that. So
Yeah,
yes, I cannot wait.
I can't wait till they introduce, because I'm really interested, because you have the Mardi Gras, which was designed with its different zones based on
Mhm,
Mardi Gras and New Orleans and stuff.
mhm.
And then you have the celebration based more around Miami and the theme of Miami, which is where Carnival got started and everything.
Yep.
I'm really curious to see what if the Jubilee is going to be a Texas theme, since they're going to be going out of Galveston, or
It'll probably be like a Tex-Mex. Me
I
and
don't know.
Kuzvet had this discussion. We're hoping they might have a Whataburger on there.
That
I don't know. I don't know if Carnival got an agreement with Water to have them on there.
that might come into
Oh, man.
competition with Guy's Burgers.
Yeah, they probably can't because of Guys. Because Guys
Oh,
probably got the thing there. So
yeah, because they don't. That you gotta have the If you go to Whataburger, you gotta have the biscuits and gravy. Oh my lord!
Of course, truth be told, I'd probably rather have a Guy's Burger than a Whataburger. Here lately, I don't know. Whataburgers, their burgers aren't is what up to par is what I remember.
but you know what? People are
Why?
saying
'Cause
that
they got
about Guys too.
Hmm.
But people are saying that about Guy's Burgers, that they don't think they're as good as they used to be. But I don't know. Last trip I was on, they were still pretty good.
Yeah. I remember there were people complaining about the fries. There was like some kind of situation with the fries. I remember that. Like they were frozen or something.
Yeah, they changed the fries up. So
yeah, I cannot tell when I eat a Guy's Burger because I'm probably pretty loaded. So it doesn't pretty loaded with that. And it's the same thing with the pizza, man. You know, you get pretty loaded. You go, I say, hey, that's the best pizza I ever had. But yeah.
So, Mike, when was the last carnival ship you were on?
I think actually it was the Vista. I was on the Vista in July
of last year.
So, but they didn't have the Thunderstruck guys, did they, at that time? The Thunderstruck.
I don't remember. Honestly, I
kind of like a. It's kind of like a nacho burger. Yeah. So hopefully they'll still have the Thunderstruck on there. I tried it last time, and I thought it was pretty good. So if they have it, you ought to try it.
I'll give it a look when I get on there. That'll probably be my first meal. You know.
Oh,
I have been doing in past cruises. I used to do the Guy's Pig and Anchor for my first meal, but I don't know. I've been kind of disappointed the last couple of times, so I might shift back to Guy's Burgers.
I was really disappointed in the Pig and Anchor on last time on the Vista. The pork butt and stuff was really dry, and I was disappointed.
Yeah.
Probably because of the supply chain. A lot of things have changed since the low of the supply chain. And Guy's Pig and Anchor, I have not had that. I'm ready to try the Shack Chicken when I'm on the Jubilee. I heard stories about it. I heard it's real good, but I want to have some of those fries, and definitely on the Jubilee they gotta have some queso on that cruise ship. That's what I was gonna ask you, Bruce. Why they don't have queso at the what do you call that? What do you call that Mexican place on the
You're talking about Iguana Cantina, or
yeah? Why did they don't have queso there?
Blue Iguana. What's that?
Yeah. Why they don't have queso on their?
I don't know, Z. I don't make their menu up, or their. I don't know. I don't know. I don't eat at that one. I've had their breakfast burrito, but I don't eat there that often. I haven't eaten. I like if I'm not doing the main dining room or the buffet, I like Guys. I love the seafood shack.
I like the Mongolian wok.
What's that?
I like the Mongolian wok.
Yeah, I like the Mongolian wok too. I do. But yeah, I like the seafood shack too. Those lobster rolls are just fantastic. On the Vista. Oh my goodness, it's so good.
The seafood shack it's a charge for that one, right?
It is, yeah. It's a la carte, but it's not that bad. It really isn't, and it's so good.
So what are the items? Usually they have some items that are open during lunch that's free.
At Seafood Shack?
No, at any restaurant on Carnival.
So at lunchtime, the Gigi Asian Kitchen is a Mongolian wok style, and that's free. And the Italian restaurant, I can never pronounce it, but the Italian restaurant, what's it called, Mike?
Cucina del Capitano.
El Capitano, yeah. They're at lunchtime they do a pasta bar type thing, and that is free. So, so those are free. Which those normally are a specialty dining for dinner, but for lunch, but Gigi's Asian Kitchen, when it's the Mongolian Walk, you got to get there early or you will not get there because they only allow so many people in there to eat it. And when it's full, and they shut it off. So you have to.
Wow.
We did it on the Vista, and I think we had to wait. We got there to make sure, and we waited half an hour before they opened up. And the line behind us was all the way out onto right above the Lido deck, the aft pool and stuff. And yeah, it was crazy, and everyone didn't get in, and some people were not happy.
Well, yeah,
I can imagine.
I think it's so. Yeah, so all those foods will make me hungry. Yeah. So one of the things I want to talk about tonight, it's just I told Bruce this afternoon, as the days and weeks after I started drinking, my mind has cleared up a little bit, a lot. I get to focus more than anything I did, and my question is to you guys. I just, was it that bad? I went and looked at it, and was I fucked? I can't describe what I was doing. Was I just
So you're talking about when you did that 10-hour live?
yes?
Well, I wasn't there. So I don't know. I watched some of it afterwards. And it seems like everyone was getting a little bit crazy. But the main reason you ended up in the hospital,
Yeah,
and you were really sick,
yeah,
and that's why I came to you and talked to you about you've got to stop, and you've got to, you got to, because I was worried about your health more than anything else. And so, so because I wasn't there on that day, I don't know what was going on, per se. I mean, I came in, I watched, but I didn't watch a whole lot of the replay. But yeah, I just think that it just kind of got carried away, and you were very excited when you saw all of these numbers of people, of views coming in.
yeah.
And so, yeah, I just think it got a little crazy. But you're doing better now, so you just need to focus on the future.
Yeah, it's like I told everybody when I was afraid after I stopped that it would harm the channel, and I told Bruce as I said when I did that, my channel grew crazy. I think the night I was there it was 270, and I'm totally amazed that it's up to 800. It grew so quickly. Basically, I gotta thank everybody. I thank Bruce all the time, Kuzvet, I thank Bill, Jennifer, and every uh, Sea Lake Journeys, and yes, Sea Lake Journeys. I will bypass the goal. She said, "Hey, you know what? After you hit that goal, you got to keep on going." I said, "Yeah, I felt good." Basically, I am walking a lot.
Yeah, I mean, you're doing good, and you're feeling good.
Yeah, so it's a
And
good
so
thing.
I would keep it going. I mean, because you can tell how you're feeling, and you don't need that stuff. I would just keep it going, and you know, at least for now. And, again, don't worry about what happened in the past or what happened on a 10-hour live day and stuff like that. Just focus on your future, and your channel's growing. You're doing great. You're getting new subscribers. You're getting lots of views. So
Yes.
things are, I mean, right now, I just popped over. Right now, you have 9 watching. So
Wow.
you're doing well.
I got
And
nine.
it's been steady 9 people watching. So you're doing good. So just keep plugging at it and everything, and you're doing fine, Z.
I'm doing great
Yeah.
because you guys, I watch Bruce. I watch him what he's doing. I mean, see, I know he goes to other people's channels and say, "Hey, man, you know what? You need to book the cruise. Come on, and I'll help you out with that stuff." And
Yeah,
yes,
yeah. Bruce is all over the place.
well, it's a good
But
thing because a lot of people
it's,
say, a lot
what's
of
that,
people
Z?
say, I said a lot of people would say, "Hey, man, how can I get on the cruise?" Blah blah blah. I said, "Hey, you know what? I put Ocean. I think I put his name on there a couple of times." And I mean, he's been busy, man. He's been uber busy. I mean, and
Yeah,
very
I mean,
busy.
late. I was in the last couple of months. Things have really started to explode on our travel agency side. But we're a travel agency, and I just did some quotes for some people that are looking at doing an all inclusive in Puerto Rico. Um,
Oh,
but uh, um, I love cruising, and I think myself that cruising for the dollar and dollar to dollar is the best type of vacation.
yes.
That's my own opinion, but I have done the numbers. I've crunched the numbers multiple times to people to show them.
Hmm.
And cruising beats all inclusives hands down
Yeah.
every time.
Yeah.
Um, for what is included in a cruise versus what is
Hmm.
included in an all inclusive.
That's
Because
it,
first
right.
of all, most all inclusives are not all inclusive. They'll
Yeah.
include one meal, maybe two. Not very many all inclusives include all 3 meals.
Hmm.
And then when it comes to the entertainment, they'll have one band and
Hmm.
they'll have one thing. They don't have near the entertainment that a cruise ship has. All the different options you have. A cruise ship, they have the shows every night. They have, during the day you can go play bingo. You can
Hmm.
go to the different art shows and different shows that they have going on during the day. You have music throughout. You have trivia throughout. You have you have scavenger hunts, you have all this activities that are offered on a cruise ship that I've told people this before because some people think, oh, I'm going to be bored on a cruise ship. And if you're bored on a cruise ship, you're trying to be bored on a cruise ship because there
Yeah.
is so many activities, so many things you can do, and there is something for all ages, whether you're 2 years old or 92 and
Mhm.
anywhere in between. There's something for everybody on a cruise ship.
Yes.
So there's my 2 cents. There's my little elevator speech, if you will.
That's a good speech, man. And those of you that want to know, yes, Ocean put his. Well, Eddie put the link out there. So if you want to check out the cruising, or if you want to do a all inclusive, hit him up. Be there. He's everywhere. He answered one of my questions. So yeah, I talked to my friend yesterday. He said, "How you doing?" I said, "I'm doing good. Walking more. My next doctor's appointment is not till the middle of April, so we will see." And basically, I have by the middle of September to lose 48 pounds, and that's doable
That's
in less than a
You
doable.
can
month.
do it.
I mean,
Less than
Z,
a month.
that's only what you said when? September?
I think
Yeah,
that's the
September.
last payment, right? That's the
Yeah,
when it's
yeah,
supposed
September.
to.
So this is the middle of March. It's going
Hmm.
towards the end of March actually. So if we just start with April, May, June, July, August.
Almost
So
six
you've got
months.
5 months, almost 6 months.
Yeah.
That's
That's
that's you know, that's
doable.
you know, let's just say, you know, eat 10 pounds of a month. Break
Mm-hmm.
that down. That's a couple pounds a week. You got that in the bag. You can do that. Make sure you're
Absolutely.
walking. Make sure you're eating right. Don't eat a lot of fatty foods, and don't eat a lot of deep fried foods. And
Yeah.
drink a lot of water, and you've got it.
Oh, water. Water. Yeah. And don't eat no carbs. Carbs are, So don't eat no carbs. Don't taste. But I'll eat to the
That
fridge.
is Danny. That is absolutely fantastic. Danny says he's lost 35 pounds.
Oh,
That's awesome.
It's good.
Since we started this journey together, Z, I've lost 22 pounds so far, and
Awesome.
you can do it. And you know, we all can do it. So
so how you doing on your soda?
what's that?
How you doing on your soda?
Great. I haven't had soda in months now. So I haven't had a soda since what January, that first part of January. I'm drinking a lot. I got water in this cup right here. I'm drinking
Uh-huh.
tons and tons of water,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
yeah,
Like,
you know, and it's feeling good. I'm sure that I'll probably have a soda or two on the cruise, but we're not getting. Normally, we get the bubbles package,
mm-hmm.
but we're not getting that, and yeah, because normally we
I
would drink
know.
some soda, but both Cindy and I are really, cutting the soda out or cutting it way back. I may have one or two, but
Mhm.
I don't. I To get my caffeine, I drink green tea, and I'll drink some coffee. We have coffee every morning. Shoot, I have to get up at 4:15 in the morning to watch Eddie. So I need my caffeine. I need my coffee.
Yeah, that's one thing I can't give up is coffee.
Yeah, and that's the tough one. But that saves me from getting those caffeine headaches from giving up on the soda so much. Um, yeah. Uh, so so
Well, I'm looking forward to heading up to Seattle in September for that Alaska cruise on the Ovation of the Seas.
oh yeah.
That's what I probably need to give you a call sometime this week so I can make
Make payment.
make another payment.
Yep.
Get that paid
Hey,
down.
are you how early are you coming into Seattle? Are you coming in just a day early, or do you know?
I'm thinking because last time I kind of cut it. Well, I didn't cut it close, but I didn't get there till like midnight almost. And then, of course, you got to get up early, get to the cruise terminal and all that. But I'd like to get in a day, or because I'd like to see some sights in Seattle because I didn't get to see hardly anything last time. Yeah, I saw
Well,
the inside of the
let me
hotel.
know because I can buzz over to Seattle and we can get some deals. Let me know.
Well, that'd be cool. That's the one thing I haven't bought my plane tickets or booked a hotel or anything yet.
Okay.
But
So
yeah,
you
Yeah,
going
that'd be cool.
you going up to Seattle?
oh,
Yeah,
nice.
I'm going on the Ovation of the Seas September 29th, I think it is. I could be wrong.
Is that a quantum class?
Yeah, it's a quantum class. I was on there. I was on there last September.
So did you like the robot
Oh,
bartender?
well, I love the ship. That ship had, I mean, it had everything that I could want. I mean, uh, the robot thing that was kind of cool. You order your drink and serves it up, and it's pretty neat thing. I mean, they're probably not the best quality drinks, but it's kind of cool to get a drink from a
Yeah.
robot. But I mean, I like
Yeah.
the solarium. I
Because
like the indoor pool. But I haven't been on
yes,
Oasis. I haven't
I
been
was
on
on
Oasis class, so
Yeah. So next question is, who's ready to go on the Icon to see? I
Well,
am ready to go on the
I'd like to
Icon.
check it out at some point.
Yeah, I'm sure that I'll go
Yeah.
on it at some point, but I am going to wait till those prices go down just a little bit.
Maybe I'll look up and get a good casino offer. With Royal, I've been tending to use the casino offers to keep the price, make it affordable for me. I mean, other than the Alaska cruises.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
now that's what I asked the cruise vet. Have you been to Alaska cruise?
Yeah, I
Cruise
went.
vet?
I went last September, uh, and I was on. Like I said, I was on the Ovation Seas. We left out of Seattle. We hit Juneau, and we were supposed to hit Skagway, but it got canceled, so they slid us over to Icy Strait Point, and then we went up to the glacier, but that was kind of a waste because it was foggy the entire time. So we went up there, but you couldn't see anything. And then we hit Victoria, and then we ended up in Vancouver. But
Oh wow.
I had an awesome time. I mean, I loved every minute of it. I really hated to leave, but which is why I'm coming back again this year. So
My question is to you: was it cold? No.
it was. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. There were because I went at the end of the season, so it was chilly, mostly 50s, high 50s. It rained the
See,
entire time I was in Alaska. There was one day when it was in the 40s, and that was when we went up by the glacier. But then we came down to Victoria, and it was sunny. I think it was like around 70. So it wasn't that. I mean, I took a big, heavy winter like coat. Everybody's like, "Oh, clothes," and I didn't really need it. I mean, hoodies would have been fine. So, and like I say, on the ship, you've got the solarium, and then you've got an indoor pool. So you got like two indoor pool
Oh,
areas.
they got indoor pool. Oh,
Yeah, two of
see,
them.
now if I do Alaska cruise, I majority of the cruise I'll be in a hot tub. It's
Yeah.
well, see,
uh,
I have the perfect Alaska cruise for you.
uh-oh.
June 15th, 2025 on the Norwegian Encore. Perfect
how
cruise for you. The Encore has that glass observation deck inside. You don't even have to be out in the cold, and you can see Alaska.
you
Come
know
on,
how
Z.
old you know how old I'll be when I be on that cruise?
Yeah,
I'll be
you'll be the
59
same
years
age as
old.
me, Z. You'll be the
I'll be
same age as me.
This body's been a lot. Okay.
You're going to be 58.
I'll be 59.
Oh, it'll be right after your birthday. Okay, well, I'll be
You're
58.
gonna be 50. Cold weather and our friend is. I don't know if we're gonna have.
Wait a minute, you'll be 59. Oh, yeah, that's 2025. Yeah. Yeah, you'll be 59. I'll be 58. Because I don't turn 59 till August. But Z, it'd be a perfect be a perfect cruise for you to go up in Alaska again.
That one, I have to admit, that one is tempting because
and
the
Embarkation
Encore,
Nation is going.
the Encore was what originally way back when the whole adventure of me trying to do my Alaska cruise, I was originally booked on there, but then for whatever reason, I ended up going to the Ovation. So that it sounds like it'd be a
I'm
good one.
excited for it. And Embarkation Nation's going. Jeremy and Cheryl from Cruising is Fun Anytime and JNS Adventures are going. Bill said he's going to go.
Oh wow!
So It's going to be a blast. So Z, you need to book that cruise. And look, you've got what 20? I think you have like 23 months to pay it off.
You know, I might do it if Bill, if you could hook me up so I can Bill's neighbor.
Oh no, no, no!
Well,
I'm not even going to start that.
they could, you
I'm not
know,
even going to start that.
they could, you know, share a cabin or something and cut the cost down. And
Well, you know, he'd be like, no,
No,
because he said,
I'm not. I'm not
no,
even going to go
no,
there. I'm not even going to go there. Hey, Will, when's your birthday in August? And you got someone else in here, Z.
yes.
MLW Fishing Man.
Oh,
welcome
what's up,
in,
my
everybody.
brother? Yeah,
How you guys doing?
we talk about fishing. I met him through Bill. We talk about fish. I am doing some serious fishing. And
All right, my birthday is August 9th, Will. But yeah, I still want to try and get Bill to go do some deep sea fishing with me. He swears he won't do it though. I know. I'm gonna get him. I think I'm gonna talk to his son, and we're gonna get him out on. We're gonna go get a big fish.
Because I know Bill. He said, "Now, Mr. Jaws is waiting for me." Bill, Mr. Jaws is gonna say, "Hey, Bill's on this boat. Let me go ahead and jump on it." You know, sharks jump on. There's some sharks jump on board, and they get agitated. So, yeah, I see Bill. Bill's gonna say, "I'll be a question next time." I say, "Hey, you gonna go deep sea fishing?" I said, "Nope." Nope.
All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna have to hop up here. I gotta go check on my wife, make sure she's still doing okay. She's having a little bad day today with her back, so I'm gonna go check on her. But this has been an absolute fun time. It's been great talking to everybody in the chat. It's great seeing you back, Mike. Glad that things are going good.
Bruce, before you leave, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for helping me through the past 75 days. If it wasn't for you and Bill and Jennifer and Cherie and all those guys, I would not be here. I'll probably be out in the middle of the bar somewhere or doing it.
You have a lot of support. You've got Mike, you've got me, you've got Bill, you've got Andrew and Jennifer, you got Sherry, you have Will, you have a lot of support. So you've got Jeremy and Cheryl. So don't ever forget that.
Oh, and today was Loving Bear Day. Did you know that?
I did know that. And I told Jeremy, Andrew and I, we're going to be taking him on a bear excursion when we go to Alaska.
Nope.
Gonna do it.
Bear can run faster than me. No.
Well, when we did Alaska last year, we went on a walk, and it was it was called a bear. It wasn't a real bear excursion, but we went on a walk, and they actually took us. We were up above it, but they actually took us by a bear den. And when we started the walk, Cindy and I, it was in an icy strait, and Cindy and I, we were like, hey, it was free, didn't cost us anything. It's like, hey, let's go do that. So we went and did it. But when the guy in the front and the guide in the back both had real rifles, they weren't like fake BB guns. They were real rifles. I can spot a real rifle. I'm like, I don't know, are we sure we want to do this? We didn't see any bear. We didn't see any bear. We did see the bear cave, but anyways, but I do have to take off, guys. But it's been great. Everyone in the chat, it's been great talking to everybody, and we will see you around. And see you Tuesday night on our live. We're gonna have Greg and Felicia from SCT Adventures on there. We're gonna be talking a lot about the booze cruise and learn more about them. So come and join us.
Good night, Bruce.
Good night, guys. We'll talk to you soon.
Bruce from Ocean to Ocean. You want to check out his channel? He does great. As a travel agent. He is a person that you have any questions going regarding cruising, go to him, Bruce OceanOceans.com. Ocean.com. Go ahead and put that on there. And Mike, yes, I got to talk to you about how's your mom? She doing okay?
Oh yeah, she's doing good. I actually talked to her on the phone today, and she was, that she has like these nurses that come by throughout the week, and they do like physical therapy with her and stuff. And so she was doing that, and she sounded real good. Sounded almost back to herself.
Right, right. So when is your next Caribbean cruise in Galveston? Are you
April 1st.
the Royal Caribbean, not the Carnival?
Oh, Royal. Well, in September 29th, I'll be going on the Ovation of the Seas for that Alaska cruise I was just talking about, and
Is that for this year?
yeah, that's this year. That's this year.
Oh
So,
yeah.
it'll be my second time going on that ship, and like I said, I really loved it last time, so I'm looking forward to checking out some more of it. I didn't get to do last time. I didn't get to do any of the specialty dining or anything, so I'm hoping to be able to, book some of that this time.
Oh, absolutely. Chops Grill. I've been on Chops Grill. This is years
Yeah.
ago to doing that, and I did it on Navigator Seas. And
Yeah, they
those,
got that Wonderland restaurant on there, and which everybody's been telling me I should try it out. So I might see if I can get in on that, and then also the Azumi, uh, Japanese cuisine. So I might
mm,
see if I can get in on those.
yeah, so they got some good. I think of mine. Yeah, I got a new video out there. It's my cruise on the Navigator Seas. If you get a chance to look at that, I think I put it out a week ago. It was one of those cruises that when I got to Cozumel, you'll see. Yes, I was pretty ripped up. I was pretty. Me and Greg, my friend Greg, were at Cozumel. Where they had those. What do you call those? It's not like a statue next to the fort, and you take pictures of it. Right?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yes, and yes. I think I had like crap, probably about 4 or 5 shots of tequila, and just getting started, and then we went to that. It's Royal Caribbean, and there is a all inclusive right next to the port. You take a right. I mean, you take a left. There's all inclusive anything, all you can eat and drink. And yes, we had drink. And then there's a couple of shops over there, and we went to this shop just hanging out. We went to the shop, and this guy was showing tequila bottles. The tequila, the one with the worm.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
He bought a case of that. I bought like 5 bottles. He had a little bit more
Wow,
money that day. We carried all that stuff back. I don't know how we got back for it.
wow.
Yeah,
Sounds like y'all had a good time.
man, we had a great time. The only thing is we got in an argument on the way back, and yeah, that's what it was. But just say when the last day of the cruise, would have been drinking a lot of drinking. He's drinking. He wakes me up. I'm passed out. We had an old fashioned WWE fight, wrestling match. We're to say, okay, we're gonna do this, gonna do that. I ordered room service, all that stuff. Okay, I had enough, so I went, got out of there. That's why I went to the hot tub, sit there for a couple hours. But yeah, it was a great cruise. I almost drowned on the full rider, but yeah, full rider is messing up. Well, all right. So if you have any questions for me, um,
Well, I'm actually probably going to jump off here because I was just taking a little break. I got to get I'm taking classes now online, so I got to get my
yeah,
homework post in before midnight. So
yes, go ahead and do
kind of
that.
cutting it kind of close tonight. So
Yeah, go ahead and do that. Appreciate you coming in on this very special occasion. Yeah, don't you all know it's been 75 days without no alcohol. I feel great.
that's awesome,
I
man.
75 days. Still gonna go and I'll visit you. Again, gonna go all the way to the middle of April. If I do that, um, Sea Lake Journeys and Ocean put $200 each into my onboard credit. So when I get on the Jubilee, I'm gonna have $900 onboard credit.
That's awesome.
So yeah.
You should have
So
a good time then.
oh yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be yeah. You need to change it. You need to change it and go on the Christmas cruise. Mike, you need to go on the cruise. You need to go on the Christmas cruise. I'm trying to tell you. You gonna see cruises fun anytime, Jay. That's you gonna see me and Bill doing karaoke. You gonna see that. You
All
gonna
right. Well,
see.
maybe
I'm gonna try.
we'll have to see about that. I don't know. I'll have
I
to.
think I think that be the most viewed video of the decade. Me and Bill doing the Wednesday dance.
Yeah, yeah, for
The
sure.
Wednesday. Well, all right, bro. Thank you for coming in. I hope you tell your mom that we care for you. I went yesterday and just pray for you guys, man. Talked to my pastor about that. It's great news that your mom recovered, and it's
Yeah,
all
yeah.
good.
Well,
It's
I
all
appreciate it, man. I really and thankful for all the support and
oh,
everything from
absolutely.
everybody. And it looked bad it looked really bad in the beginning, but everything worked out,
Well,
and
that's good,
I'm
man.
just happy, happy that
Yeah.
all that she's doing better. And but yeah, I'm gonna jump off here, and thanks for having me on, and hope everybody has a good
Thank you,
evening.
sir, for your service. Thank you for your service once again. Have a good night. Well, yes, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys. Good night, so everybody, just saying to everybody, we had some very interesting 2 hours. I got a long list to say. Everybody say hello to. I said thank you for Will G. That's your first coming in here. Thank you much, Danny. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let's see, Vacation Nation, Andrew. Thank you. Let's see, Destination Fun. Always. Thank you for taking care of that. That faithful. Thank you. Nightbot, thank you. Evocation Nation, Andrew, thank you so much. Mom, boys, thank you for all your support. Will G in the here. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for coming in. And by the way, Derek and Amanda, I know it's been a very hard day. I know you're probably at the bar right now. I know Arkansas had a great year. So thank you. And everybody that's supported me for the past 75 days, thank you once again from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. Let me get out of here. Um, Thank you for encouraging me to go forward. 75 days. It was hard. It's worth it. And I'm going to continue on. Thank you guys for coming in tomorrow. Regular schedule. Uh, 3 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Eastern, and 9 p.m. Eastern, and we might be doing some pop ups. So please take care. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you